So that is what he says. That is what actually he says. There is no question that, but I must develop that is. If once I say I shall not eat, then it is impossible for me to eat, even if I am hungry. Because mind is a blockage. Mind is not allowed to be hungry. So mind is not allowed to eat. Actually, here is the truth. The truth is, the mind is so problematic. Where our mind is connected, we feel that. Hungry means, what is the definition of hunger? Hungry means our mind is connected with that. When you are in deep sleep, when you feel hunger, we cannot feel hunger. Why? Because our mind is completely dissolved. So whatever we feel, our mind is connected there. If our mind is not connected, we cannot feel that. So everything, our body, wherever in our body our mind is connected, that we feel. We cannot feel pain, we cannot feel anything else, only when, if our mind is connected. We have the example. Example from the life of Turyanandaji. Yes, from the life of Turyanandaji. So that is the point. So here it is said that then Mohimacharya again, if I ask a particular man to take my water jug to the pine grove, he alone must carry it. If another man carries it, he will have to take it back. What a fix I am in. He is, sometimes it is a trouble, So he is thinking that whether it is a normal or it is abnormal. He is analyzing himself. Is there no way out of it? He is so stick to the truth. He says, it is, how can I get that? Besides, I cannot carry anything with me, neither food nor brittle leaf, for that means laying up for the future. So he cannot, stock anything. So he cannot. So everything, because he does not have any mental connection with the worldly things. So he is completely, so on that day in again Narodya Bhakti Sutra, we were reading, I think, connecting to this verse, that when Hanuman went to return from Ashok forest to Ramachandra, then Ramachandra asked Hanuman, please tell me how you saw Sita Devi. Then Hanuman told, I saw the body is only there, but inside her spirit and mind is not there. So only body is lying there. Everything is connected with Ramachandra. So only body I saw. So this is kind of like that. Sri Ramakrishna's only body is working, but whole mind and consciousness is saturated with God. This is the state. I cannot carry a little clay in my hand. So he says himself, that what is my condition? I cannot do my tarpana also, because it is called Galita Hasta. So the Brahmani, Vairavi Brahmani, he came. He said that this state is called Galita Hasta. Galita Hasta means you cannot carry anything. This because there is no strength. Only if we have the consciousness in the body consciousness, then only we feel anything. The children, they don't have body consciousness. The more we grow, the more we feel that our body is there. Because we feel pain, this, that, then only we can understand, okay, body is there. But the children, they don't have any body consciousness. Because they don't have anything in their body. Only if there is problem in the body, then only we feel that yet it is there. How many times in a day we remember that yes, we have a teeth, unless we have a toothache. So exactly in the same way, Sri Ramakrishna did not have any consciousness because it is completely disconnected from the body. We can imagine, we can meditate on this kind of state. Just then, a man entered the room and told the master that Hriday was waiting to see him in Jodumallik's garden near the gate. The master said to the devotees, I shall have to see Hriday. Please don't leave the room. That means, what is the time now? Can anybody tell this? What this particular situation means? This situation means Hriday is already kicked out from the situation. And he was not allowed to enter the Dakshileshwar. So Hriday came and he was standing near the gate of Jaduvalli's garden house. So Sri Ramakrishna was informed that he is waiting there. So Sri Ramakrishna is going to see him. We know why Hriday was kicked out? Yes. We know that. So this is the situation. That already at that time Hriday left. So if the account of Sri Ramakrishna is recorded from 1881, this is 1884, after 3 years. So the first phase, Vairavi Brahmani, all Thakur's marriage, blah blah blah, etc., all is over. And Hriday also picked out. That means it is the phase when Sri Ramakrishna is entering the second phase, or just after this 84, or in 84 itself, it is October. So 84 itself, the young boys, they assembled. Just after this, they assembled. So this is the phase probably they were assembling. Please don't leave the room. He put on his slippers and went towards the gate of the temple garden. M accompanied him. The road through the garden was covered with red brick dust. The manager of the temple, who was standing on the road, saluted Sri Ramakrishna. The master passed the north entrance of the temple compound where the weird sentries sat. On his left, he passed the kuti building, the kuti, the building used by the proprietors of the temple. Then he walked down the road, which was lined on both sides with flowering trees, passing the reservoir on his right, and went outside the temple gate. He found Hriday waiting for him near the gate of Judumullik's garden house. So Judumullik's garden house is there. If you come out from Dakshineshwar, you have to go right. You have to go right. And if you go a little bit, then Judumullik's garden house gate. So it was just outside the boundary wall of Dakshineshwar. And alongside of the Dakshineshwar, so it is long. It's not very wide, it is long. Then he walked on down the road and on both sides, flowering Judumullik's garden. At the sight of the master, Hriday, who had been standing there with folded hands, prostrated himself before him. When the master told him to get up, he rose and began to cry like a child. How strange! Tears also appeared in master's eyes. He wept. He wiped them away with his hands. Hriday had made him suffer endless agonies, yet the master wept for him. Also Sri Ramakrishna said that because of Hriday, this body was saved. It is true. Hriday served the master like anything. But also, he gave trouble, also extremely trouble. And Holy Mother also. Master, why are you here now? Hriday, weeping. I have come to see you. To whom else shall I tell my sorrow? Sri Ramakrishna smiled and said to him, by way of consideration, one cannot avoid such sorrows in the world. Pleasure and pain are inevitable in worldly life. Pointing to him, that is why they come here now and then. See, so we have to keep our mind that sorrow and happiness is inevitable. We cannot get rid of that. And how to face these things, to learn these things, he pointed to him and said, that is why they are coming here. So it is unfortunate that we have learned from our seniors that the spiritual life is for the old people. No young person will go for spiritual life. At the end of our life, we should come to the spirituality. But this is saying a different things. To face the challenges of our life, we must learn spirituality. And what is the way out? Can anybody say? How can you get rid of this happiness and sorrow?
Jnana, knowledge.
Surrender.
Anything?
Be in the world but not of the world.
Then,
Yeah, so I should not identify yourself with sorrow and pain. Just
well,
he has a way passing by.
huh?
No desires.
Yes, all what you have said, everybody, what you have said, all are correct. Only we because this is called sadistic. So there is a group, they only forbear the suffering. Terrible suffering, they only forbear. No, that is also not good. So I think Stoic, can you please see that? Stoic, they probably forbear the suffering. Please check.
Yeah, Marcus Aurelius, Stoic philosophy.
Yeah. So they are called Stoic. So these forbear the suffering. No, that is also not that. Swami Vivekananda said to get rid of that. It is Swami Vivekananda's description. Swami Vivekananda said, to get rid of this happiness and sorrow, we do not want both of them. We have to reject both of them and go beyond that. If we seek happiness, we have to suffer. We cannot seek only happiness. Generally, we seek happiness, which cannot be. With happiness, there must be suffering. There is no exclusive happiness. So, we do not want happiness and sorrow, both. We have to go beyond that, where there is neither happiness nor sorrow. That is the way out. Obviously, desirelessness, indifferent, prayer, everything are correct. These are all the paths. Surrender, everything is correct. So all these are paths. But at the same time, Swami Vivekananda said, we have to go beyond happiness and misery. Because these two are connected. We cannot ask for only day. We cannot get only day. If we seek for day, night will be obvious. So that's what it is said. And because of that, the masters is the aim. They are coming to the master. That is why Master Sri Ramakrishna said, that is why they come here now and then, to learn how to face those things. They get peace of mind by hearing about God. What is your trouble? Master asked. Hriday, weeping. You know, we can easily understand what is Hriday's problem. Because he is 101% worldly person. No money. So still now we listen to that. If you go Hriday's house, I saw Hriday's house, a tali shed. Now if you go Hriday's house, there is a collapsible gate, 2-story building. And very big building. And if you go inside, you can find same cry. We do not have money, please give money. And Hriday's probably all generations by Jayarambati's patronage. They got service, they passed from college, schools, everywhere else. But still, same cry you can find, however. And how I could, I don't know, huge area they are building. The building is very big. And again, in front of the building, they have a huge space. I don't know how they got it. Anyway, probably I have no idea. Okay. So Hriday, weeping, I am deprived of your company, and so I suffer. Master, why? Was it not you who said to me, you follow your ideal and let me follow mine? Hriday, yes, I did say that. But what did I know? Master, I shall say goodbye to you now. So he cried, but is very strong in his mind. Come another day and we shall talk together. Today is Sunday and many people have come to see me. They are waiting for they are waiting in my room. Have you had a good crop in the country? So Sri Ramakrishna is inquiring about his financial condition. Hriday, it is not bad. Master, let me say goodbye. Come another day. Hriday again prostrated himself before the master, who started back to his room with anger. We shall finish this page and we shall conclude. Master to aim. He tormented me as much as he served me. When my stomach trouble had reduced my body to a couple of bones and I could not eat anything, he said to me one day, look at me, how well I eat. You have just taken a fancy that you cannot eat. Again he said, you are a fool. If I weren't living with you, where would your profession of holiness be? One day he tormented me so much that I stood on the embankment and ready to give up my body by jumping into Ganga, which was then at flood tide. M became speechless at these words of Master. For such a man, he had shed tears a few minutes before. Master to him, well, he served me a great deal. Then why should he have fallen on such a evil days? He took care of me like a parent bringing up a child. As for me, I would remain unconscious of the world day and night. Besides, I was ill for a long time. I was completely at his mercy. He did not know how to answer Sri Ramakrishna, so he kept silent. Sri Ramakrishna returned to his room and sat on the small couch. So see, he was very strong in one side, and then again he admitted that without Hridaya, his body could have fallen. And for him, he wanted to commit suicide. And he was crying for him. So this was the situation. All, everything is okay? So, this was the situation. I think we should conclude here. Om Tavo Patham Hitam Tapta Jeevanam Kavitam Karmashavanam Shravanamangalam Sri Datam Vivekananda Buddhajanam. Do you have any question? You have a question? Yes, please.
Who was Hridaya the incarnation? He was one of Thakur's Parshad. Who he got the carnation from?
Well, see, Sri Ramakrishna told only regarding his direct disciples. Because unless, and he obviously he told about Master Goswami, but he did not say anything about Hridaya. Hridaya was fully engrossed with worldly things from the beginning. So he did not tell anything about Hridaya. That is what he said, that he was surprised that why Hridaya came into this condition, because Hridaya served Sri Ramakrishna. Still, he fell in this condition. And at the end, probably, he used to sell the gamcha. That was his last resort. Yes.
Not so much a question, just more of a brief comment. So, as you mentioned, there are two schools of thought whether religion, spirituality should come, after you've finished your duties of life, or whether you should be spiritual from a young age. So, in Christianity, they have the saying, first seek the kingdom of God, then all else will be given to you. So they also have that idea. But at the same time, Vivekananda, there's a story, Vivekananda was talking to a group of frail Bengali youngsters, and he told them, first you need to be strong and feel yourself strong and independent. You'll be closer to God through football than through study of the Gita. So I guess it's both. You have to have a balance of both.
No. So Vivekananda told that one, you are right. But what is the bottom line? What is the bottom line? Why football playing is good? Because it will take you closer to God. So in your strong body, you can attain God. You can realize God.
Right.
So main goal is not make yourself strong. The main goal is to realize God.
It's a stepping stone
So,
towards realizing.
to realize God, you must have this strong body.
Right.
That is what is. So strong body is not the important thing here.
Yeah.
The important thing is realization of God.
Right. So just a general comment about that. That's
Yes. So we have to point out which one is the priority, where emphasis is given.
And for true, what Sri Ramakrishna meant when you say that I'm so devoted to the truth?
Yes.
You always tell the truth?
Yes, absolutely. We always tell the truth and we always stick on the truth. Our life, thoughts, our deeds, everything.
It's kind of difficult to be real in the world.
Everything
The
is
only sense
difficult
of
in this
truth,
world. Everything is difficult in this world.
It's special because unless
Yes,
you
it is
lie,
very easy also. You do not have to fast for thousands of years. You do not have to lead a austere life.
Mm-hmm.
Only you have to stick to truth. Yes.
Master Babu and Uday, both of them have served a lot of time with others. They served in their own capacity also. They didn't get, they didn't get illuminated or they didn't get mukti.
Well, I don't know about Hriday because Thakur did not say anything about Hriday afterwards. But he said about Madhur Babu. He said that Madhur Babu is going to the heaven with a big chariot, yes, with a big chariot, and he will be born in a very pious family.
But not in that life. My question is, what stopped them from getting that? Because
What stopped them?
as
Getting
in
mukti.
Getting mukti.
Oh, no. So everyone has to follow the fruits of work. Sri Ramakrishna did not want to remove their fruits of work. Madhur Babu was completely, what is called the characterless person. So Thakur did not wipe. Yes, incarnation has that capacity to wipe the fruits of work upon the motion. But Sri Ramakrishna did not do that. Ramakrishna is very strict. So that's why when you have real trouble, pray Mother. I do that because Mother is soft hearted. Thakur is very strong. Thakur is very strong. Yes.
Just another quick comment because he mentioned that you discussed truth. So I was doing some reading about karma and truth, and we try to be as truthful as possible. Sometimes we have to be diplomatic. For example, let's say a friend buys a new outfit, asks you whether he looks good. Even if you don't think he looks good, you may have to be diplomatic and say, yes, that looks good on you or whatever. But those are called white lies. You're just being nice. You don't mean any harm. But trying to deceive someone or trying to do something malicious, that brings more bad karma. So there are different extents of truth and on that.
My humble submission of your statement is this. You do not have any idea, a little bit idea about what is truth. You don't have that. So please try to acquire what is the definition of truth.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can understand. From your statement, I can say that you don't have any tinge of idea what is truth. Try to understand, try to seek what is truth.
You mean spiritual truth? Like what is Atman? That type of truth?
Truth means truth.
Right.
So try to understand what is truth. Or, please wait, in course of my discourse, I shall tell, I already explained what is truth, but again, probably in some opportunity, I shall describe what is truth. Be patient, you can easily understand it. There is no hard or complication in that. Any other question? No. So what is the take of meditation from today's reading?
The text.
What is your take from today's?
To see Ram everywhere. To see Ram in everybody. Right?
That is the goal. Can you do that?
No, I cannot.
To go beyond happiness
So
and
what is your
misery,
practice?
the duality
What
of
should be
happiness.
your practice from today's reading? What will be your subject of meditation? What teachings
Strength and
or
truth.
what you can add in your spiritual path from today's reading?
Practice truthfulness.
One is stick to the truth.
Stick to it.
Other,
Be a man of your words.
huh?
And be a man of your words. If you have
Amen.
said, be a man of your words. If you have committed to something,
That is truth.
Yeah.
That is truth.
because
That is truth. Any other things?
Thakur is compassionate even when we make mistakes. He is still willing to, like Hriday, even though he tortured Thakur was still very
Any other
compassionate.
thing? Subject of meditation?
Beyond happiness and sorrow.
Any other? Yes, all those are correct. I am not correct. All those are correct. Any other?
To be like a child.
Karuna.
Yes. Yes,
Simple,
simplicity is
simple.
extremely important. Yes, definitely. Any other?
Karuna.
Compassion.
Karu.
Well, that is also good, but anything? Subject
Don't
of
seek
meditation?
anything. Be desireless.
There was this point on bodilessness you discussed in the.
Try to think the state of Sri Ramakrishna's mind. Try to imagine that when Sri Ramakrishna is God conscious, what would be his state? That is the subject of meditation. Try to meditate on that. Anyway, try to make your subject of meditation not the worldly things, the transcendental things. Because worldly things must not be the subject of meditation. Anyone from online?
Monab, it froze.
Huh?
Zoom froze for a very long time. I did not interrupt.
Oh my God! I think.
But we can hear you, Swamiji. We
Ah,
can hear you, we can't
yeah.
see you, but we can hear you.
Oh, I see.
Just a TV screen. It's just a TV screen.
Yeah, I think this is connected with this. So, do you have any question? Yes.
So Sri Ramakrishna learned.
Wait. This is now their turn.
Swamiji,
Yes.
could we meditate with the intention of experiencing bliss rather than happiness or sadness, but bliss?
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. You can meditate on love.
Uh,
You can meditate on bliss. Absolutely.
Mhm.
You can.
There's bliss, there's no duality, there's no
No.
happiness or sadness,
Yes,
it's just bliss,
yes.
spiritual bliss.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
thank you. Very nice talk tonight.
I am sorry because, the gathering, they suggested Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, but I am sorry, I could have talked about the Vivekananda because I was ready and we have book here also. But the public, they we took the consciences and they said that Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. So any question from anything from online? Any other? Okay. It looks like there is no question from online. Okay. Then I think we shall conclude. So, as usual, Prasad will be served in our Turyananda hall. You all are requested to join. O Lord, please accept our offering. Bless us, make us pure and all-loving. May we not accuse, demand, or complain, but love, respect, and cooperate with all. May we not find fault with others, but try to find our own faults. May we not treat others as strangers, but learn to make all our own.